Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I am back to read another writing out of the book, Words from Heaven. And this one is called The Love of God. So many thousands of years ago, God created the earth and all that is in it. After he created the earth, it was so beautiful that he wanted to give it to someone he loved, so he created man. But man was alone on the earth. That was like him to God created woman. So God created woman. God loved his creation so much he would communicate with Adam and Eve on a daily basis, and they with him. Until one day, the evil being came into the garden and deceived Eve into eating from the tree of good and evil. And because of what Adam and Eve had done, it separated them from the presence of God. But when man disobeyed God, he still loved man very much. And he provided a way back to his arms and in his presence. And that was through a sacrifice. God showed so many men and women how to come back. So many wanted to turn their backs on him. But we forget one thing. There were a lot of people who wanted to come back to God. God provided a way back by sending a sacrifice that would pay the price for all sin. And that was Jesus Christ. God so loved us so much that he let his only Son suffer and die on a cross for us throughout all generations. The best thing about this is that we can come back to God just as we are, not when we are good enough, because if we wait until then, we will never come to God. Sin has been bought, and paid for by the blood. All we have to do is just ask, because salvation is a free gift from God. Throughout the ages, people would rather stay in darkness than come into the light and be forgiven, because for so long people would rather find love everywhere else than come to the one who created them out of love. We as people are comfortable finding love and acceptance in a bottle, sexual immorality, unforgiveness, drugs, hating, cussing, stealing, murdering, etc. Because that's the way the enemy wants us to think. That is what love is all about. But if every person would come back to God through Jesus the Son, then he can instill his love back unto us. God's love is gentle, kind, loving others, not just ourselves. Faithfulness, unconditional, not rude, and forgiving. Unfortunately, because of sin in the earth, not every person will come back to God, because if they do, they will feel like no one likes them, they were freaks, and that they are different. Salvation is not a religion. It is a way of life that God originally created us for. So for those who are children of God, continue to seek God's face, to grow more deeply in the love walk. And for those who have not made that decision, make Jesus the Lord of your life. It is a free gift. God is a loving God, but he is also a just God, and he will punish sin. It cost you nothing, but it cost Jesus everything, his very life. Again, don't wait until you think you are ready, because we can't earn our way back to God. That is why God is like a parent. No matter what you have done, he waits for you with open arms freely. A parent doesn't ask you to pay them for their love or to come back to them when they are good. They just want you to come as you are so they can shower you with all their love. God's love is unconditional. Thank you. And I just want to pray for you right now, for those who have not made that decision, that there's a way back to God, and it's through a decision to accept him as your Lord and Savior into your heart. And just a simple prayer. Just say, Lord, forgive me for my sin, because all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. So everybody in this earth is a sinner. And if anybody tells you different, they're lying. But God made a way through Jesus Christ. Just ask him to come into your heart, to forgive you of your sin, and to cleanse you from all unrighteousness. And he will do just that. And to fill your heart with love and understanding, true love, and for his wisdom. And he will gladly give it freely. So thank you very much for watching. Pass this video on to somebody who might need it. Because I'm trying to reach all people, not just a chosen few, but all. Thank you, and have a great day.